What's up, everybody? I'm Dear Gamer. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back and we are playing some Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. It's been a minute. I've been away from the game, but I'm feeling refreshed, feeling good. Because look, after the last monster that came out, we grinded it all the way. We got up to AR 243. So we got really up there. And today I'm answering the question of Monster Hunter Rise is done, it's over. So now we can objectively look at the beginning, the middle, and the end of the game. And we are going to discuss how is Monster Hunter Rise after 1,000 hours? How was Monster Hunter Rise after the game has been completed? My thoughts, my opinions. And to go along with it, this video is going to be focused on two of my favorite monsters. But before we get to that, this video is sponsored by TomTalk. Thank you guys so much for reaching out for us. The collaboration they have going on right now on Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. So we're about to look at these products and my family. Without further ado, let's dive in. So TomTalk hit me up and they're like, DJ, look, we need you to check out our products because they're absolutely amazing. They're officially sponsored, officially partners of Capcom. You can see on the bottom here. Okay, the camera's not gonna work. Capcom license, all right, reserved. So they partner with them, and what they do, they make bags, they make slings, they make protective gear for your technology, for your luggage, for your personal belongings. So they hooked us up with a bunch of things. Well, the ones I'm gonna showcase today is gonna be two products. There's actually three right now, four products in total. They hooked us up with, they have my boy Mr. Whiskers. They gave us the Mr. Whiskers bag. This thing looks absolutely amazing. It's suede, it feels really good. It's very, very soft. I'm actually super impressed with how high quality this is. It's a sling bag, so you can kind of have it over your shoulder. It's suede in the front. The stitching is really, really good. It's leather on the front as well. The strap feels very sturdy. Inside here, the zipper is really good, patented by them. It has Monster Hunter series on the inside. It's just, they did a really, really good job. On the back it says Monster Hunter Rise down here. But the sling bag is really good. When this came out, you can get it on Amazon. When this came out, I got the link below. It literally sold out in the first, I think it was 30 minutes to an hour. So they're very, very popular. It looks really good. There's two kinds. There's a Mr. Whiskers, Palico, and there's also the Palamute as well. So if you want to get the Palamute, it's blue, looks pretty good. I got my boy Timmy with me in there, aka RIP the Zeus, my old one. But yeah, it looks really good. Check them out. Go to the website, place your order, and just enjoy the product. The second one, I love this one so much. I love it. So it's look at the chest they sent us. Look at the chest. Oh my goodness, look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful. And what's inside? Come on, these guys. Come on, look at this. The steak is gonna live right behind me right there. That's where the steak's gonna live, right? That spot right there is gonna live right there because it has to. It's just, come on. This little clutch bag. I'll probably take this stuff with me whenever I go to like E3 or events and stuff like that. But yo, it looks really good. Links below. You can extend the warranty up to 24 months by registering your serial number. This is leather. It's like it looks like a little gator material. It's real, has a nice texture to it. These feel really good. The stitching is really clean. I am just impressed. I'm truly impressed with the quality of these products and how they look. I know they're sponsoring this video, but I'm just saying, like, I can't knock the product when it's good. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't knock the product when it's good. It looks good, feels good, high quality stuff. My family, let's get back into the video. Without further ado, let's dive in. So now we're back into the game. We are here to talk about Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, and my gosh, has it been an experience. I can't believe it's been 2 years since the game was released. It was after a year. The game came out after a year. They released Sunbreak, and now we're past that point. We're on year 2, a little bit past year 2. And I would just say that the game has been fun. It had some. It's interesting because this one has mixed reviews. But I think before we get even further, we have to address the elephant in the room. This is a Switch game. It's a Switch game. My first game was Monster Hunter Rise. I'm sorry, Monster Hunter Rise. Monster Hunter World. And Monster Hunter World was such a rich experience that I think for me, what really got me is that was my expectation going forward. And I kind of had to taper those expectations to learn that, you know, this is a Switch game. So yeah, it's not going to be exactly the same from the experience that I wanted from what they did with World. But what they did do is they did level up the gameplay. So World, when it comes to graphics, yes, it's better. When it comes to story representation in terms of how it tells the story, it's all cutscenes. And the gameplay was really good. This one, the gameplay is faster. So I would say, honestly, I kind of enjoy. It's hard because I love both gameplay. But one thing this one did do is the gameplay is fun, it's addicting, it's fast, it's action-packed. And the changes they did with all the introduction of the game, when it comes to Sunbreak, it was fantastic. So let's just start off with gameplay. So gameplay, base Rise, no good. No good because the game felt too easy. And I don't know if it's because that it was on the Switch is the reason why. I don't want to say the Switch is only for kids or younger demographic, but I don't know if that machine was like, yo, let's make the game a little bit more accessible compared to what we're used to, because there's points where World was brutal. Fatalis, Electrion, who else? Safi. They were crazy. So now the biggest complaint was the game was way too easy, and the Rampage mode was I didn't like Rampage mode at all. That's why I was super happy when they got rid of it in this one, because I just wanted to fight monsters. I don't want to do this whole capture the flag, tower defense situation. Like it wasn't fun. I think it was a good idea in practice, but I didn't enjoy the gameplay loop of doing those. And also too, those rounds were so long. They took around like 15 to 20, sometimes longer to complete, which made it seem like a drag because you had to spend your time on the machine. That was the most effective way to beat the monsters versus like fighting with your character. Some people love it, some people hate it. I was on the side of I'm happy it's gone. But when it came to, those were some of the main complaints with this game, with base game. Way too easy. Rampage mode wasn't fun enough. There wasn't enough variety in builds, their armor. It was very lacking. But all of that changed when that still got it. Goddamn, chill, boy. Jeez. It's supposed to be a talking video, not a showcase. But anyways, when Sunbreak came out, everything changed. Sunbreak was amazing. Sunbreak is what we're playing in right now. Sunbreak, they listened to our feedback. They truly listened, and they said, oh, you guys think the game's too easy? Noted. Oh, there's not enough to do? Noted. Oh, the builds aren't there? Noted. And they just went absolutely bananas. And they made the game extremely more difficult. They added resident elders. They added they said, oh, we told them there wasn't enough to do when it comes to building. So what we did was they gave us augmentations. They gave us augmentations on our armor, on our weapons. They gave us talisman. They gave us a Querio talisman. So much. They gave so much to kind of, hey, issue here, issue here, issue here. And that's what they did. That's what they did. And it kind of worked. The difficulty was there. difficulty was definitely improved. I truly enjoyed that. The build variety, yeah, it came to the point where a lot of builds are viable. A lot of builds were really good. There wasn't the problem with World. I'll just say it right now. The problem with Monster Hunter World was it was Master's Touch or nothing. That's it. You either used Master Touch or you didn't have a build, because that was the only way to do any kind of real substantial damage. This time around, there's so many options that you just like, honestly, it just play good, learn your character, learn the monster patterns, and you'll be fine. Oh, watch it. Oh, that was beautiful. Oh my gosh. So that's where this one kind of differs. It was like focused on, hey, it's not so much focused on, oof. I'm sorry, I just love these counters. I just love the counters. Play the character, learn a character, and you should be good. But moving along. Ooh, missed that one. Woo. Woo. Okay. So we talked about difficulty. Come Sunbreak, it got difficult towards the end, especially towards the very end with the risen monsters. Oh my god, they got crazy. That's what I felt like. Damn, these monsters are even harder than, I don't know, no one's ever gonna say it's harder than Fatalis, because Fatalis just had this like special heart luck on our hearts that we'll never forget. But these enemies, Shugadu, Risen Shugadu Magala, was absolutely incredible. What a fight. What a fight. They added, towards the end, they really figured it out. Risen Valstras was really good. Risen Theotra was really good. Well, towards the end, they figured it out, and after that, it was just incredible. They even brought back Valky, made Valky more intense. Almudron was super annoying. They made him way better to fight. So they did a really good job towards that. When it came to builds, comparing this to World, World had health regen. This doesn't have health regen, but if they did, it would be just super easy. But World had a good amount of things you can customize in the game. I do want to spend some time saying that I do believe that the deco system is better than the crafting system. But you know, everyone's different. I get it. Some people are like, DG, I don't have time to grind monsters. I got a family, I got a job, and yeah, I don't play games 24/7. Yeah, I get that. But I just felt like it made the fights more rewarding. Oh, amazing. It made the fights more rewarding. When you got any fight you could do, you can get some crazy decoration. And versus here, where all I need that one in the world is that one decoration. And here, I need to find a talisman with like 2 perfect skills with slots to fit into my build, and it kind of makes it more challenging in order to like properly build your character. Because at some point, you just forget about it. Because honestly, this game, what really made this game so good was specific for longsword, the IS slash, the quick sheet was improved. So like you don't necessarily need like crazy builds in this game. You just gotta learn your monster, and once you learn your monster, you're good. So I know I haven't talked about story, because some people are like, hey, what about story? Because you don't play Monster Hunter for the story. You don't. You play Monster Hunter for the gameplay loop. You play Monster Hunter for those reasons, those moments right there, baby. Yikes! That's why you play the game. Oh, that's why I play the game. To farm monsters, get better loot, make better gear, and rinse and repeat. So, story was like, I don't know, the story is forgettable. But honestly, they tried to do this thing on Twitter where they shared more of the story, like a background lore, to give it more depth. So I think that was cool. I think that was cool. They're trying different things to kind of like connect with the audience different, and then in the 4th dimension by going on social media, which I enjoyed. But farming, I think Rise kind of did an overkill towards the end when it comes to like your curios farming. I hate talisman farming. Gameplay, I definitely give it to Rise. What I like I would love to see like a combination in the next game of, when it comes to gameplay, I want 85% Rise and 25% World, because I hated the wire bug. Do I even have my thing? I forgot. I don't even know what I have equipped right now. I hated the wire bug, so don't bring that back. But one thing I do love is just the speed of the combat in this one. But also too, like I in World, just the way the game hits when you hit your enemy, the impact, it just sounds more like it has more like bass in it. Hard to explain. Just play both games, you'll see what I mean. But overall, it's one of those situations where Rise was a game we played because Rise was the only Monster Hunter we had. Was I excited to play a game on the Switch? No, I was not. Also too, what I want to talk about, the part I didn't like the most is when they came out with the game. They came out on Switch exclusively first. Then they were like, oh, we didn't know you guys wanted the game on PC. I'm like, bruh, what do you mean? Why wouldn't we? Of course we did. Why do I want to play 30 frames, bro? I want to play 60 frames beautiful. Should have just made the game natively. Then a year later, they're like, oh, we didn't know PlayStation and Xbox players wanted to play the game. It's as if they didn't know their own success. You know, because I heard this. Monster Hunter is extremely popular in Japan. And most people over there, I'm just overgeneralization. Most people over there play on the Switch. Doing public transportation, they play on the Switch, they play mobile games, they're very popular there. And over here in the States, home consoles are very popular. So they're probably like, hey, we're gonna hit our major audience by putting on the Switch, everything's good. But then they forgot about the success they gained while with Monster Hunter World. It's like, bro, that game, one of Capcom's most popular game, is sold really well. People are thirsty for that next true Monster Hunter next gen experience. Like, what are you doing? Quench that thirst. So then they brought the game out 2 years later for console players, which in turn forced me, but I bought the game. I got the game on, what is it? Oh, damn. That was wild. So for people that got the game on a Switch, they had the game on a Switch and they had to play the beta version. Then they had to get it on PC because finally we get some frames. Everyone got on PC, and the problem is the goddamn game does not transfer your data. There's no way, so you gotta start over. So I left like 400 hours on Switch. Then I had to start over on PC, beat the whole game over, refarm. I'm still hurt because I had some like really good talisman that I never got back on my PC account. I'm still salty about that. So people had to regrind the whole game over. And if you know Monster Hunter is a grinding game. It takes some time to like get the stuff that you have over again. Hold on. It takes some time. And having to start over was not fun. Then the game came out on console, and I was like, bruh, it came out on PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and X, and all the things. And I was like, bro, had I known that, I would have just played it on my PS5, no problem. Because a lot of my community that I played World with played on PS5. So like for me, that was what was really had me like salty about the whole experience. And I get it. I get why people are frustrated. I was frustrated along with them as well. Then that was a juicy hunt, except for the nonsense that happened earlier. That was a super juicy hunt. So overall, my taking everything into perspective, my overall experience was good. I enjoyed the game. It was only Monster Hunter we had to play at the moment. So like we played it, we grinded, made it happen. You guys enjoyed the content, you guys supported the content. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I will continue to play Monster Hunter games because it's a game I truly enjoy because the gameplay loop is so fun. It's based on skill. Even if I have like my build right now is maxed out. I'm strong as I can get, but that monster can still put me to sleep. And that monster still took some time because you have to learn the monster and it's a dance. That's why I love this game and love this weapon and longsword, because it's a dance with the monster with the counters. So we had a good time. Some things I didn't like. Also too, the AR grind at the end got really boring. Really boring. I feel like they could have did something different there. Really boring. But overall experience was good. I would say like 25% of things I didn't like or annoying. Also too, I think layered armor was like mediocre in this game. I mean, because at the end of the day, I can't get mad at it because it's not world quality graphics, so it's not gonna look as intense. But it was mediocre. It was pretty cool. There were a lot of things to do. Still a fun game if you're looking to play it. I am just excited for this. I've called it since day one. Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak is a beta test for the Monster Hunter 6, whatever that's called. Even though they were in the production, I guess, before World. This was in production for World. Can't be equal. World was apparently sometimes someone said they're in production around the same time. But I'm just excited for what's to come with the next game, because that one's gonna be the combination of everything they learned from this one and everything they learned from World. And I think everything, the stars are aligning, because Monster Hunter now is based off of World aesthetics, graphics, etc. So the future is bright, hunters. The future is bright. But thanks for watching. Tom Talk Time sponsoring this video, supporting us with our lovely goods. My steak. I love it. It's so beautiful. Thank you for the support. Stay smooth, my family. So make sure you subscribe, like the video, do all the things. Stay healthy, stay active. Till next time, dear gamers, signing out.